Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a review of the Big Bang Theory stress dolls. Before we take a look at all the squeezy figures, I just want to give you guys a look at the packaging. As you can tell just by looking at these, they're done in a very cartoonishly stylized kind of way. And I like some of the poses they're in. Like Howard's got this kind of like cocky swagger that he has with that smirk on his face. Sheldon does have his hands behind his back, but Leonard's the one that cracks me up because he's always had that kind of Buttersome South Park thing where he's always like mashing his hands together, and I love that they sculpted him in that pose because that is totally like his pose. Now let's take a look at all these individually, shall we? I guess we'll start off with Sheldon. As far as the actual shape of his head goes, they got like his face and his kind of creepy eyes. I like his shirt. I kind of like the overall sculpt of this. The sculpt on all these is fine. Like Raj looks good. They did a good job capturing his face, like in his cheeks. Like for a stylized little squishy toy, like the sculpt on these is surprisingly like accurate and interesting in a weird like foam figure kind of way. His glasses on this figure look decent for Leonard. His jacket, like the way his hood kind of fits over the jacket, like they did a good job capturing the outfits from the show as well as like the shape of his hair. I think his hair is the most like sculpt to it. Howard, the likeness to me is great on this one, as is the sculpt of his hair. I think they did a great job with his belt and his outfit and his shoes. Like they'll have such great traditional kind of outfits, and they not traditional but kind of classic and recognizable, and they did a good job with that. Penny, I think, has really well sculpted hair. Again, for foam figures, I don't expect that much detail or work to go into these, but these look pretty good. It's worth noting that my Penny has some trouble standing, but if you have her in the office or your home office and you put her up next to your computer speaker, your stapler, or whatever, she'll work out just fine. Now, hopefully, in your life, you don't have someone like a Sheldon that would drive you nuts like Leonard, where when they're around in the office or something, you want to go, just squeeze the living bejesus out of them. But that's what these are kind of for. If your work is kind of stressful, that's what squeezing these things are for. And I think they're fun. They're a fun novelty, especially if you're in the workplace. It's fun to have these around not only for personal use, but to like show your fandom. It's a great conversation starter. It's a great way to show the world that you are a Big Bang Theory fan, or that if you want to put all of them up, great. But if you just want to show who your favorite character is, this is a fun, office, computer, whatever your environment may be, it's a fun novelty to have. If you like what you see here, I've provided links in the video description below for all these individually from entertainmentearth.com. And if you buy from that link, you support my partnership with Entertainment Earth, and that's all nice and good. So thanks for watching. I think these are fun. Thanks again.